Our lives can be affected from all sorts of influences. In this video, let's talk about how you can protect your energy. Hi, this is Harold and welcome to the Sanctum. The Sanctum is a channel dedicated to learning and exploring the ancient teachings of the East and West. If you're new to this channel, please remember to click that subscribe button and the bell icon. Please like this video and share this video. So, in this video, we're going to talk about energetic protection. Now, as we go about life, there are good things that happen to us, as well as there are bad things that happen to us. Now, the purpose of this video is to give you a technique that you can do on a day-to-day basis that will protect you and reduce the amount of bad things that we may come in contact with in our life. Because these particular situations, we may interact with them in many different ways. It may come to us in very different ways. Now, some of them might be due to external factors, which we may not be able to control as much, while as some of them might be energetic reasons as to how certain negative experiences may come into our lives. For example, diseases and illnesses and sickness can come to us through an energetic influence. In the same way, we may interact with someone who may unwillingly and unconsciously drain us of our energy. After all, it wasn't their fault, but they were in a bad mood, or they were upset or angry in some way, and because we're empaths or we're trying to help in some way, unwillingly or without realizing, we end up giving all our energy to them, or they end up draining our energy. So in that way, these are energetic influences that may cause us some kind of harm. This may be physical harm, this may be emotional harm, this may be spiritual harm, or it might be just simply putting us into a state of mind where we become more susceptible to influence of a negative manner. So, in order to protect us and to protect our energy in a certain way, it's very important that we know how to shield ourselves so that we can reduce the impact of these external influences. Now, there are all sorts of influences, so this what I've just explained is just a few of these examples, but at the same time there are elemental influences that can affect us. There are environmental and natural influences related to nature that can influence us. There are, if you believe in spirits, there are spiritual influences and energy of certain spaces, or what's known as astral loci. Let's say you enter a certain building where there has been a violent death, or there's been a fight or a serious argument or something that's taken place in that environment. Now, whatever event that was, even though it's not happening right now, the energy that was created by that particular situation can stain the walls in some way, not the physical walls, but what we call the astral loci, or the area around that space, energetically speaking, can be charged with the residue from that negative experience, and you stepping in there can absorb that particular influence in a certain way, and that might affect you in a certain way. Maybe you will start getting angry, or you start getting upset, or you start having thoughts about things that you normally wouldn't think about of a negative nature. So in this same way, there are many influences that can affect us, and this particular technique that I'm about to share with you was taught to me by one of my dearly beloved teachers, and it's very powerful, and I don't leave my room without doing this technique. So every day I do it once a day, and it's tremendously powerful, and I encourage you to do this every single day, and with practice it's only going to take you less than a minute to do. Probably takes me about 30 seconds to 40 seconds to do. So with practice, you'll be very quick, and it's incredibly powerful. So let's get right to it. So to do this technique, essentially what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a shield of energy, a shield of prana or chi, right? So if you watch some of my other videos on this channel, I talk a lot about prana and chi and energy and mind, and how our attention and our breath and our intention can take control and cultivate this energy and can shape it and mold it and program it for our well-being and development in some way. So we're using these principles, and if you haven't watched or heard of these before, please look at some of my other videos. So essentially what we're trying to do here is, instead of just going straight to the technique, I want you to understand why you're doing this, why you are trying to activate certain centers and go up to the sky and down to the earth, which I'm just going to share with you. I want you to understand why we're about to do this. Okay, so first of all, what we're trying to do is we're trying to bring down energy from the heavens as in the sky, the natural energy that's present up in the sky, down through the top of our head, which is called the crown center, and bring it down to our heart, right, and pull it in our heart. And then we're trying to go down to the earth and bring the energy that's down there in the earth, and pull it up through our legs and pull it to meet the energy that we brought down from the sky, and the energy that we brought up from the earth. We're trying to merge them together in the heart. So that's the yang essence, the yang essence from the sky. We say in Taoism, we call that the yang energy, and the yin energy from the earth, and we are merging it at the heart. And then from there we're going to develop and create a shield around us. Okay, so how you do this? You simply relax. You can be standing, you can be sitting in this posture, you can be seated cross-legged, you could be seated in any posture that you wish, and you simply close your eyes for a moment. Make sure you're not crossing your arms or anything. You want to make sure that your arms are not crossed. Okay, so how you would start is, first you close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out, and then have the intention, bring your attention to your heart, and have the intention that your heart is expanding and activating. Once you've done that, you move your attention to your throat, and you have the intention that your throat is activating and expanding. The same way, you move your attention up to the third eye, the point in between the brows, and you have the intention that you're activating it and then you're expanding it the same way. Then you move up to the top of your head, and you have the intention that your crown is activating and expanding. And you can even imagine 1,000-petal lotus opening up in your crown. It doesn't have to have 1,000 petals, but just imagine a lotus is opening up in your crown. And as that lotus opens up, I want you to push your awareness above, all the way to the sky, as far as you can go, beyond the body, as far as you can go, all the way up into the sky. And then you take a deep breath in. You imagine golden light entering from the top of your head. Imagine going through, entering the lotus on the top of your head, going down through the neck, pulling in the heart. This energy continues to go down. Some of the energy continues to pull, the rest goes down. And have the intention that your solar plexus, the area in between the ribs, slightly above the belly button, have the intention that the solar plexus is activating and expanding. Then move down to the navel, about 3 fingers below the belly button. It doesn't have to be exact. Have the intention that your navel is now activating and expanding, pushing the energy down all the way to the perineum, right at the base, just below the tailbone where the perineum is. Right. And have the intention that your root chakra is now activating and expanding. And then push the energy down and imagine roots growing down from your feet all the way down through the earth, going down through the floor if you're up on a second floor or 4th floor or something like that. Just imagine those roots going all the way down into earth, digging down into the earth and wrapping around the core of the earth. And then as you take a deep breath in, you're pulling up the yin energy from the earth. That's going up the roots, entering through your legs, going to the roots, going up to the navel, to the solar plexus, meeting the energy at the heart, meeting the energy from the yang energy from the sky at the heart. So the yin and the yang mixed together at the heart. We can imagine a yin yang symbol if you wish. Any of the excess yin energy goes up through the crown and up to the top of your head. And then from there you take one deep breath in, and on that deep breath out, you imagine it expanding around you in all directions, forming a bubble, like a shield, like a forced field, like a force shield. And then second breath in and out, expand even more. And then with the third and final breath, deep breath in and out, imagine it expanding to encompass your entire body, so that you're like encased in a bubble, in a shield all around you, and this shield is impenetrable. Have that intention. Now you would say in your head, you're going to program the shield. Now this shield will protect me from all negative influences of all kinds. This shield will protect me from all dangers, and this shield will protect me from all diseases. And then simply intend in your mind that the energy has stabilized. This ensures that the shield remains, and the program that the intent that you set is stable. And that's it, you're done. And now you open your eyes and you can go about your day, and just know that you're protected. Don't overthink it. Know that you're protected. For those of you who are sensitive, you could even rub your palms, massage the centers of your palm, and even feel the outside and see if you feel something like a gentle push. Those of you who do Pranic healing or Reiki will be able to feel this quite easily, and the shield will be in place, and then you can go about your day. So I know that sounded long, but with practice, trust me, it'll only take you about 30 seconds to a minute to do, and it's truly worth it, and it creates a very powerful element of protection, energetic protection. So I hope this all makes sense. If you have any questions, please, you can comment down below, and if you like this video, please remember to click the like button. Please subscribe to this channel if you like this sort of content, and click the bell icon. And if you wish to support the growth of this channel, please remember that you can become a patron on Patreon and gain access to exclusive content. So thank you, take care, and I shall see you very soon. Peace.